What's going on, guys? My sexy sauce. Welcome to another episode of us looking at the Pokemon TCG. And today, as you can see in front of you, we are looking at both versions of Mega Rayquaza EX or Rayquaza, however the heck you feel like pronouncing it. I'm not going to judge you very much, because I believe in the Pokemon movie that featured Rayquaza and Deoxys, actually, I heard that the voice actors were actually pronouncing the name wrong. I think they named it Rayquaza. I think that's how they pronounced it, and I think it's confirmed that it was Rayquaza. Anyway, that's not what's important right now. What's important is how these two cards are going to affect the game, or at least how potentially one of them will be affecting the game. As you see, they both have amazing half art styles to these cards. I don't know if you want to call them half arts, but they're definitely not the full art variants that they have, or at least that the colorless version has in this new set, which is called Roaring Skies. So let's analyze this a little bit. As you can see right off the bat, one is colorless type, normal, and the other one is dragon type. You're going to be using at least two different types of energy to do Dragon Ascent, which does 300 damage guaranteed, as long as you discard two energies attached to this Pokemon, which is easy because, I mean, all you really have to do is put a double dragon energy on it, and then you get that right there. You can just discard it. Although I don't know if I would recommend discarding that, since it's a special energy. You may want to use energy retrieval to get back to basics, and then just recycle them from there onto Rayquaza. Also, one great thing about Mega Rayquaza EX Dragon type is that it has its ability Wild, or its trait Wild, which, as it says, does any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's grass, fire, water, or electric type Pokemon is reduced by 20. Not the best trait, but I mean, it's something. Rayquaza in this set is going to be pretty awesome. It is too bad that it's going to take 5 energy, ladies and gentlemen, to do 300 damage. There aren't any great ways to search out special energies in the card game right now, so getting a double dragon type energy card is going to be hard to come by. Even if you're running 4 of them, you're not guaranteed to get the attack off right, so you're going to pretty much be having Rayquaza camp out on the bench in the meantime until you're able to power him up. Also, you see that he has the fairy type weakness, which is just like any other dragon type in the game right now. They all have that weakness to fairies, and with a retreat cost of two colorless energies. Anyway, so that is something. I don't know if this is the better Rayquaza in the set. This is just my opinion. Again, luckily there are the double dragon energies to the card game now, which will make it a little easier to pull off the 300 damage, but not super easy. Anyway, let's move on to the Rayquaza on the left, Mega Rayquaza, colorless, with 220 HP, 10 less apparently HP. However, you do have its trait Evolution, which says that you may play this card from your hand to evolve a Pokemon during your first turn, or the turn that you play that Pokemon. Which means that Rayquaza EX, the previous evolution, the basic type, is not that great of a card. It's really kind of lame. I mean, the art for it is amazing, don't get me wrong, but the card itself is just okay at best. Which means that with the evolution trait, you just get to bypass all that crappiness right off the bat and start emerald breaking as soon as possible. And that says that this attack does 30 damage times the number of your benched Pokemon. And as everyone knows, there is the latest stadium card in Roaring Skies right now. Let's just close this real quick, and we'll scroll over to find that card right now. There we go. Let me see here. Here we go. It is called Skyfield. Let that load for just a moment. Essentially what it does is that it lets each player have 8 Pokemon on his or her bench, which is pretty freaking broken if you ask me, because then you're going, let's see, Emerald Break, 30 times 8, that is 240. You're knocking out any Mega in the game right off the bat. The only Pokemon you're not going to be knocking out without a Muscle Band attached is going to be Wailord EX, which is not a card you're really going to have to be worrying about anyway. No offense, I love Wailord. I mean, Wailord and Skitty, Power Couple 2015 and beyond, forever. I wish them all the best. But yeah, it's just not the... I mean, in the end, you're not going to have to worry about any Pokemon. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Emerald Break is going to destroy lives, Granted that, I mean, you just don't have your energies discarded from you, and it's not going to be that hard to recycle them anyway, I'd imagine. You could just DCE, and then whatever you want. You can even use double dragon energy, and then just throw 1 energy on there. Well, really, sky's the limit, with Roaring Skies being the new set in the game now. Also, one thing that this Mega Rayquaza has in comparison to the Dragon-type variant is that it actually has resistance to fighting, which is huge in the game right now, considering how strong Furious Fists made fighting-type Pokemon in the TCG now. With a weakness to electricity, that is kind of scary because Manectric EX and Mega Manectric EX is definitely a thing. They are beasts in the game right now, so something to be scared of. That's a one-hit KO from Manectric easy. There's also Dedenne, there's Raichu in the game. Raichu with the Muscle Band, boom, you're gone, you're dead, son. So it is something to worry about, but I mean, in the end, it's really easy and quick to evolve into Mega Rayquaza EX colorless variant. Also, with a retreat cost of only 1, that's pretty freaking broken. And also, let's look at the supporter that further supports this card. No play on words there whatsoever. Let's look at Full Art Winona. As soon as she wants to pop up, there she is. And she allows you to search your deck for up to 3 colorless Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterward, which means, boom, you could turn freaking 1, do, oh my god, it's upsetting me. You could turn 1, you can get, say, Rayquaza EX, Mega Rayquaza EX, and if you really wanted to, I mean, there's so many options here as to what third card you want to use, really. But let's just say you wanted to go to, let's see, there it is, I found her. Or him, whatever. You can get Shaman EX, which allows you to use its ability Setup. Which Setup, as it says, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in hand. That's crazy, especially when you combo with its attack Sky Return, which may be worth using, which returns this Pokemon and all cards attached to it to your hands, meaning that Shaman EX could potentially never die. You can just keep recycling it and keep using Setup over and over and over. You can keep drawing into whatever you want. It is ridiculous. Yes, it does have, strangely, it has, well, actually, I guess it's not that strange. If it's in Sky form, it does have weakness to electricity, but same, great resistance to fighting, low retreat cost. You can get that done. You don't even need to retreat with Shaman EX, because you can just keep using Sky Return over and over. There's not even a need to retreat. It's freaking crazy. Unless you get locked down by some means, I think Shaman EX will be fine. And you can just keep drawing in, like, again, turn 1, you Winona, and then you play 3 cards from your hand onto your bench. That means, okay, you open up with, let's say, 7 cards in your hand. You Winona, you play your 3, you play your 3 cards, Rayquaza EX, and then you evolve immediately into Mega Rayquaza EX, and then you lay down a Shaman EX if you need to, you want to. Then, you can Sky Return and then get 3 cards, and then you can get 3 cards back in your hand right off the bat, and you're fresh with another 7 cards in your hand next turn. Granted, you don't get End or anything, and End isn't even going to be a problem anymore when it comes down to the next format. Potentially speaking, anyway. I don't think End's going to be part of the new format, though that is another topic for another time, another video, but I do look forward to talking about that more. I've been trying to experiment with decks that are running only new format cards, and I gotta say, the game is a little slower. But again, we'll get to that at another time. Right now, though, this is what I think is going to be ridiculous in the game. That evolutionary trait is going to be insane. We're going to see a lot of Mega Rayquaza EXs. Maybe we'll see a lot more electric type support. But again, with Manectric, you don't really need to worry about it so much. And with Raichu, you don't have to worry about it so much. Dedenne even helps a bit too. That's 100 times 2. You can be doing, actually, yes, 100 times 2. Or wait, god damn it. Sorry, I can't do math right now. The Dedenne card is like escaping my knowledge at the moment. But anyway, this is what I think is going to be crazy about the game so far. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like what we had to say, please leave me a like, a thumbs up. And again, if there's another topic you want me to touch on in the future, let me know. I'd appreciate it. You can reach me on Twitter with @AJApplesauce. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Bye-bye.